What's going on, everybody? Zach Conway here, back again with another review. Today I'm going to be talking about F1 the movie, directed by Joseph Kosinski and produced by Jerry Bruckheimer and starring Brad Pitt and Damson Idris. Listen, man, I gotta be honest with you guys, and I try to be as open and honest about my opinions on this channel. I understand what this movie was going for in concept. I really do. But it also is almost, and so I went to a fan screening of this. This movie comes out on Friday. So, I am incredibly curious to see what the general public reaction is to this film, because I understand what it's trying to go for, as I said previous, but it's almost as if it's Icarus flying too close to the sun, to use that metaphor, because they really struck lightning in a bottle with Top Gun Maverick, and you can tell both Kosinski and Bruckheimer really trying to make that cultural moment multiple times in this film. And I will give them, the racing scenes in this are breathtaking, and it is an incredible commercial for what the IMAX format can do, especially with the racing and some of the racing scenes in this are absolutely fucking electric. And I really should have done my research before I recorded this review, but I am not quite sure, and you can yell at me in the comments if I'm wrong. But if Brad Pitt actually did some of the driving in this, that's insane. Holy shit. But in between these racing scenes are some of the most basic, almost AI generated lines of, you've seen this movie done so many times before. I'm not asking Apple to reinvent the wheel here, but at least give us something with, they think that they can just make Top Gun Maverick with Brad Pitt, and I really want to get into that conversation. And because Brad Pitt, this movie, if Tom Cruise starred in this film, it would be a hell of a lot better. And that is not a slight on Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt, to me at least, has never been that type of actor. The character that Sonny Hayes is, where it's he has always kind of been that. For me, I look at Brad Pitt and I think of I don't know, Rusty from Ocean's 11, that kind of smarmy, kind of con manish dude. Not the action guy that would race in the Formula One in order to teach a young rookie how to Damson Idris in this is really good. I have not seen Snowfall. He, his performance is good. Carrie Condon, who plays, Kate, who is the, tech, leader of development on the car that Brad Pitt has the romance story with. That part I liked. It was cool. I really liked Carrie Condon in this movie. Her performance was probably my favorite performance in the whole film. But like I was saying about Brad Pitt, he's just not that actor to me. So a lot of what they were trying to do with the pandering of the Sonny Hayes character really fell flat for me. But, like, this is still a really enjoyable time at the movies with the very large asterisks of if you like F1, because, listen, man, like, so this movie, slight spoilers, it opens with a Daytona race, and it's absolutely breathtaking, and I fucking loved it. And then it transitions into more of the Formula One stuff, and, like, it's just not my thing. So, like, that part of it was a little bit like when Max Verstappen showed up in the film for like 5 seconds, the entire theater lost their minds, and I was just like, what? Like, I know who Lewis Hamilton is. That's probably about it. Obviously, now that I've seen F1, I have a bit more knowledge of the sport. But yeah, I don't know. It's really hard to recommend this movie because it didn't really work for me, but at the same time, I feel as though a lot of people will like it. So, I don't know. I recommend you guys still go and see this on the biggest, loudest. That's another thing. The audio mix on this movie is absolutely incredible. It was like my left ear is still buzzing from the IMAX screening. It was wild. So fucking loud. Also, before I forget, the Hans Zimmer, essentially, like, if he did Inception, but like with techno elements, was awesome. Hans Zimmer is like, and like with Dune Messiah coming out next year, apparently, that's going to be an incredible score. But this movie, yeah, overall, like, I understand the point. It just didn't really hit in the same ways that something like Top Gun Maverick did. And like I stated earlier, I really didn't think that, or I'm very curious to see what the general reaction is to this film and if it will cross 1 billion. I think it will. Bookmark this, and if I'm wrong, you can yell at me in my comments. But yeah, I'm going to give this one 3 out of 5 on my rating scale. Still an enjoyable time, even though it, like, the script is obviously, like, really underwritten. But in terms of visuals, it's one of the best films of the year. So yeah, 3 out of 5. Go see it. Please like, share, and subscribe if you liked listening to me ramble about F1 the movie. I will see you guys in the next review. I have Death Stranding 2, so that review will be coming out soon. I just played the first hour of it before I recorded this review, and I have to say I'm in love with what Kojima-san is doing. I think that Hideo Kojima is one of the greatest creative minds to ever exist, and to even experience one of his projects is a, like, gift. So I will cherish my Death Stranding 2 experience. But like I said, F1, if you liked listening to me talk about it, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next review. Toodles.